Hey team, I wanted to make a quick video because I was doing a research project and it looked like I was working with information that had been manipulated, had been tampered with, and was no longer verifiable. And that's just something that really annoys me. It makes me very upset because I read this book and I had pulled the information from it, and then the information looked like someone had potentially messed with it, and that makes me very, very uncomfortable because I am citing the book that I got the information from. I read the book and I did put that effort in. I took the photos of the pages, and so it's just you don't want to mislead people, and it's just very egotistical and very rude to try and mess up like an educational effort like that. It's I think that it just shows a lack of character and a lack of integrity, because this is like non-fiction material. This is meant to be real life, real learning. And so I know that there is something to be said for hands-on learning, hands-on applications, but not everyone is given the same opportunity in that. And I feel like if someone is going through the work of reading a book about it, they must, like, I don't think that they deserve to be hurt in that initiative, in that endeavor. I've noticed that people like to make things unverifiable and then make fun of people for not having accurate information, which I completely disagree with. I think that that shows pure idiocy. I think that's very, very rude, and I think that America deserves better. I think the world deserves better than that level of rude, mean, spiteful, pathetic. And I like verifiable information, and if you don't want people to have information, why not? Having people who are educated literally only makes our system, our society better. So I think that it doesn't make sense to keep people from that information. I think that it goes against American values. We believe in education, and we believe in education for all. We believe in respecting others. We believe in, all men created equal. We believe in so many great values, and so I don't understand why people feel inclined to be so disrespectful. And it just doesn't make any sense to me. And I think that that is doing everyone a disservice. And like, why do you want to make fools out of other human beings when they are trying? When they are trying to make a difference, when they are trying to educate themselves, it does not make any sense from the side of good to hurt other people in that way. And so I just wanted to make a video because I just think that that's just completely terrible. And I think that that shows exactly what humans should not do. And it just shows that the wrong in that some human beings internalize, because that is not a value that I believe in. And I think that, you know, that's what we fight for, is for good people, and that's not it. So I am going to stop this video. I just wanted to make a video because I don't know, like, it's like these are educational materials. This is teaching people. And so I think that that is not okay. I think that shows pure egotism, and I think that makes those people very, very much lesser. What are they coveting? It's not state secrets. It's not industry secrets. It's not a private farm's secrets. If they were trying to keep that in the fold, they probably wouldn't have published it in a book that they put in the library, or they wouldn't have published it in a book that they made available online. They would not have done that, and unless they wanted people to have that information to become smarter and to actually get that education. And so when someone is trying to use that information, that should be a respectable endeavor, and they should not be punished for it. They should not be negatively reinforced for it. They deserve to have that information if they have gone to the hassle of getting that information from books. It's one thing if you don't respect books, but obviously there is some flexibility in what books say. We can't, take it without that hint, that that question of, is this verifiable? But it can't just be all BS, because and then people knowing, and then because I've seen the internet trolls. I know they are not mature enough to handle that. I know they make fun of people, and I'm not okay with that. And I think that just shows so much wrong. And so I wanted to make this video because I wanted public knowledge. I think that it just shows immaturity, it shows egotism, it shows a hierarchy that is undeserved, because we shouldn't have people with undue influence over other people's mediums like that. I think it's completely unacceptable. And so I'm ending this video, and that is that.